Hey guys, this is Jen with the Corner PT Studio. Today we're going to talk about pain, and we're really going to talk about the fact that we focus too much on pain. Pain is a signal. It's an indicator that something is wrong. So it's a useful tool for the brain to know that, hey, I just sprained my ankle. I need to do something about it. The trouble is with pain is that when we start to heal and our pain starts to resolve, our brain may mistake that pain going away as full resolution and full recovery from our injury. But that's not always the case. In many cases, we haven't completely restored our mobility. We haven't completely restored our strength. And most important of all, we haven't restored our control. If we're looking at the lower limb, that means you probably can't balance as well on one side as you can on the other leg. So they've done studies that back this up. They took two groups of people. Some had experienced a severe ankle sprain at some point in their life. It had been in the past, and they've fully recovered at this point. And then we take another group of healthy individuals with no previous injury, no previous ankle sprain, and they checked their muscle activation, which basically is the timing of how well do the muscles in their hamstrings, in their glutes, and in their low back, how well does that timing happen? Is it timing appropriately? Are the muscles turning on when they're supposed to turn on? And what they found in this study is that people that had experienced a severe ankle sprain in the past had slower muscle activation on both sides, not just on the side that they'd sprained, but also on the other side. And it was in their hamstrings, their glutes, and in their low back. And most importantly, it was the glutes. That was the biggest difference side to side. But this just goes to show how an ankle sprain can affect the entire chain up the leg into the low back and cause problems that sometimes we don't always see are there. Our bodies are fantastic compensators. So our body figures out how to move and how to adapt to this new injury. That's not always a great thing. We don't want to adapt to it. We want to fix it. We want to restore our control and restore our balance and get back to our optimum function. So there's a number of things that we need to look at to make sure that we have restored our full control. And the biggest one being balance. For example, I was actually at a course last weekend, and this is with a whole number of physical therapists, great physical therapists, and we were looking at how different people were walking, and we honed in on this one girl who, very, very small difference from one side to the next, was not putting as much weight through one leg as she was the other leg. And as we got further into checking her balance, she was also not not able to balance as well on this right leg as she was on the left leg. And as we were talking to her, it was come to find out she had had an ankle fracture about 8 years prior. We were able to do some pretty cool techniques to get that to restore, and it restored pretty quick. So sometimes it's just about turning the system back on again because it's just not on properly. And your physical therapist, of course, can help you do that. So if you feel like maybe you're not moving properly, or you just have this old nagging injury that you just feel like you never recovered from, give me a call. Let's chat about it. And if you found this video informative, please go ahead and give me a like. The button's somewhere over here. Maybe it's somewhere over here. Give it a big old heart. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day.